guys, this is Chris from CJC Exotics. I know it's been kind of a while since our last video. Two things, I guess, update-wise today. I'm not going to be as loud. I kind of lost my voice over the last couple days. It's starting to come back now, but I'm not going to be as loud and boisterous as I normally am. And two, in case you missed our Facebook post from about a year ago, we are now currently in Florida. So I'm enjoying the nice hot weather. Summer's been a little brutal, but you know, not too bad. Today, we're gonna have an egg cutting video. Haven't done one of these in a while, and somewhat unfortunately, but also not really. This will be probably the one and only egg cutting of the year. As the move, I had to stop some breeding projects, just kind of everything got out of whack. But luckily, when we moved here, we were just able to get one pairing done, which was a pinstripe pied male to a cinderhead pied female. So hopefully we're gonna get some really nice dark pied or little white pied stuff as well in the mix, as well as just some nice cinder and pinstripe and cinder pin het pieds in the mix. So we got 7 eggs, 7 pretty eggs, and hopefully I can hit what I'm looking for, which is a cinder pin. And it might be a male. Well, I won't know until they're out, but hopefully aiming for at least a couple cinder pinstripes. You know, numbers say we should at least hit 1 or 2. We got 7 eggs here, so I think our odds are pretty good. I feel bodies in there. That's awesome. I'm just gonna separate the eggs a bit so it's not too much of a thing. I may also remove the egg crate too before I do that. Actually, no, I'll do it when they're done. Usually I do, but I'll do it afterwards. All right, egg number 1. Let's see what we got here. Snip. And then eel half moon. I'm already seeing white, so it's a pied for sure. And oh, that's awesome.
Whoa. Oh.
That looks like a cinder pied. Might be a cinder pin. I'm not sure yet. There's a lot of white though. Definitely a lot higher white pied. Already looking good, I'll tell you that much. All right, egg number 2. What will you give us, my little friend? Right, time for the eel half moon. Oh, hello.
A little face.
Little face, another very high white pied. It's really hard to tell what it is. Hi, little buddy. And if you're seeing blood, don't worry. These are all the veins that are from the eggs. That's basically just fueling their yolk. So I'm not hurting the animals in any way. If you do see blood, you're thinking, oh my God, you hurt someone. No, they're totally safe. It's just some of the veins from that are going into the yolk itself. So it won't hurt the snake at all.
And they normally break through those anyway when they come out of the egg.
Yes. Right. I'm liking the odds so far, 3 pieds. I mean, logic says we should have half.
2 pieds.
2 pieds, yeah. Well, let's see what happens with this one. Maybe 3.
I bet.
What did I just say?
Oh, look at the spot. That's really neat.
This is definitely a pinstripe pied for sure.
I don't know. It's got that dark spot there.
So pinstripe pieds almost have little to no pattern on them when they're babies. Actually, I even try and grab the male real fast to show you what I'm talking about after the egg cutting. But usually they're very much almost like a less patterned saddle, and are usually a higher white as well. Usually it mixes between lower white for pieds over the pinstripe pieds, but our pinstripe pied male is a higher white, and I don't know the pied lineage of the cinder girl, so she might also be from a high white lineage. So this might be a nice mixing of just like nice high white pieds. All right, I guess we'll do the next dimple. I guess we'll do all
boy's coming out, huh?
Yeah. I guess we'll do all the dimpled ones first. And then we'll do all the non-dimpled ones last. Logic says we should have like a half and half going, but for all I know, the whole clutch could be pieds. Another pied.
You mean like this?
See, this is what I mean by a pinstripe pied.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that's clear as day a pinstripe pied. That could even be a normal pied too. I don't know. That's the only thing, is he's got nice patterning in too. We'll probably show the parents by the end, just to give you an idea what we're looking for. I don't see cinder yet. I know this might be a cinder pied.
Right.
I don't know.
That might be the sin pin.
That might be, but this also might be too. I don't know. Again, I should be hitting hets too at this point. I'd be shocked if the whole clutch was pieds. But again, that's almost rare for that happening when it comes to a full recessive to a het pairing. You should normally get half. There we go.
That is beautiful.
That is a cinder.
So white on the belly.
Yeah.
That's the het pied coming through.
That's the het pied for sure. I thought it was a normal at first, but the way how
really
funky the pattern is, definitely a cinder. And for those who don't know what cinder is, cinder basically is similar to that of mahogany. It's just a nicer, darker lineage of mahogany. But it acts the same way. The supers look similar with the all-black animal with this nice orange stripe down the back. But I personally like cinder more just because it's a lot more vibrant. It's darker and bolder versus mahogany, where it still is dark, but I just like what it does to the pieds more than anything. So we at least have one het, so I hit a het. I think from this point on we might only get hets, but we'll see. By logic, half of this clutch should have only been pies, the other half should have been hets. So you'll see this one's full of the lovely yolk. And I always love seeing the clear. The second, this is where I have to be really careful because I can't fold it. So I have to be really careful about how I do this. All right, it's another pied. I can see the white already. I don't know what it is though. Is the only problem. All I see is way too soon. Again, logic should say this should be a half and half, but this is really turning out amazingly, in my opinion. This is the last one too. Thank you. This is the last one as well. Let me just clean off my hands real fast, as well as the scissors. I don't even know what the last one will be. That's the other thing too. We've hit a bunch of pinstripe pieds, from what I'm seeing, but we haven't hit any cinder pins, which was another one I'd be happy to do. Well, I already got this side open, so I might as well try to get it in maybe. Yeah, there we go. It's the full ones that always make me a little nervous. But it's clear, which is nice. It's always nice to see clear yolk whenever you're cutting eggs. If it's cloudy, there's more of a problem going on than you think there is.
It's not developed, really.
Or it might have died in the egg or something.
Hey, normal almost.
Oh
no, it's got the...
That's a cinder.
Big stripe too, though, right?
Yeah. It's hard to tell. I mean, this definitely is a cinder. The other one might just be a nice normal that it is a het per pied, but this is definitely a cinder for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, that's all of them.
Grab the parents.
Yeah, let me go grab the parents real quick. Let me show the mom off first. If she's not too much in. Oh, hi, big girl. I know. Alrighty, so this is the mom. She's still a little on the smaller side because she's only recently started getting back to eating for us. So this is the mom. This is a cinder het pied. And again, she's still on the smaller side just because she's only recently started getting back on food after having her babies.
And she's got the high white upper sides, just like that questionable het pied here.
Which is most likely a cinder.
Kind of like that situation where you know that that baby didn't come from the cable guy.
Yes. Alright, so this is the mom. This is Cinder. And for anyone wondering, you know, why we really haven't shown off this project, because I kind of wanted to wait until this moment happens. Yes, we do work with Cinder now. Her, as well as any offspring from this, will kind of ignite our Cinder projects. Kind of hoping to make Super Cinder Pies down the road, but, you know, we'll see what happens with these guys. Was hoping to maybe get a Cinder pin, but we'll see what the babies actually look like when they start crawling out. I think we have a couple, but again, I won't know until they start coming out. But let me get the dad to show you what I mean about the difference between, you know, some regular pies versus pinstripe pies.
These are some of the highest white pieballs I've seen in a long time.
I know, which is hilarious.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Yeah, I know, it's his fault. So yeah, this is a pinstripe pie. This is all he is pinstripe pied. And pinstripe normally is a lower white pied. But when we saw him on Morph Market, we were like, we have to get him. So all the other pinstripe pieds were like mostly pattern with a strip of white. And then we saw him, we were like, now we need him in the collection. He's such a beautiful animal. Plus, recently, too, he started getting polka dots on him. Little polka dot there.
It's funny.
So we're hoping maybe down the road he'll start to, at least maybe his offspring with the Cinder might start doing some of that polka dotting. At least that's my hope. But yeah, those are the parents that made this beautiful clutch. Let me go put you back, buddy.
That het pied almost looks like calico.
Almost.
This is such a strong white.
No, this is a full pied here.
Right? No, I mean the het though.
Oh, for this one?
Yes, that little friend. Such a high white. It's almost calico in characteristics.
It's almost leopardy in some way.
Right? Just a lot of white coming up the side. Really pretty. What is
Yeah,
this?
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe there's something else hidden in the mix. But until they crawl out, I won't know. But yeah, well, that was the egg cutting for today. We're gonna try our best to get more videos for you guys out, you know, in the next maybe a couple months or so, maybe the next month. Unsure, just based on, you know, my work schedule and just kind of life in general. You know, follow us on all the social medias, especially on YouTube. We got Instagram, Facebook. I'm stream every weekend on Twitch. We'll have all those links in the you know, the thing below.
The video description.
Yes, video description. Thank you. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, so I'm kind of out of it. Again, like, share, subscribe.
And don't forget, we now have partnered with a feeder breeder, so we got access to
we have rodents.
rodents and even chicks.
Yes, we sell frozen rodents and chicks now. Again, all that stuff is on our website, and you know, if you have further questions, don't be afraid to message us on, you know, Facebook and Instagram, or even just, you know, other outside sources. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.